Good morning, gentlemen. I have already spoken to you about factor 1 and 2. Today, I will be dealing with factor 3, which has 5 components. They are initiative, speed of decision, self-confidence, ability to influence others, and cheerfulness. Before I proceed, I must tell you, nobody is likely to be rejected because of low factor 3, because all these qualities are highly trainable, and in Indian conditions most of our children do not get enough opportunity in their life to take independent decisions till the age of about 17-18 when they finish their schooling. Even which school they would go, which subjects they will choose are decided by the parents. Therefore, often our children, when they perform at SSB, do not show enough initiative and self-confidence. However, as the word initiative suggests, it's your ability to initiate an action. If there is an accident, maybe there are a lot of onlookers. Some of them might be taking selfie or videos, making videos, but one who goes there, understands and appreciates the problem, and then take necessary step to get the injured or the victims to medical help, that is initiative. That is initiating an action. Self-confidence is a self-proclaimed word. Its meaning is very evident. Once you are confident of yourself, one who has a fit body, fit mind, and one who has grown up in a happy family life generally shows lot of self-confidence. However, this is a quality that can be developed through exercising. The next is speed of decision. In life, we often come across situations when taking immediate action becomes very important. But speed of decision also includes appropriateness. Supposing I am standing on a tall building and there is something happening, somebody is seeking help at the ground floor. So, speed of decision would be to help something that I initiate from the top, not jumping from there and getting injured myself, but do something that will help the person. So, speed of decision is taking an appropriate decision which is also geared towards the solution of the problem. Not only the speed, it also must help solving the problem. Next is ability to influence others, a quality which is very much important from the point of an armed forces officer, because he has to have this quality in abundance. He should be able to motivate his men to the degree that, knowing fully well that there are minefields, there are firing, there are bombing, there are aerial attacks, the person should be able to take your orders and march ahead. So that's the degree, that is the ability to influence others, and this also comes with practice. And last but not the least is cheerfulness. Generally, when we are aware of the situation, which an army officer is always, whether there are enough logistic, whether there is backup, what are the situation on the ground for our own forces, enemy forces. Now, we tend to become very nervy when situation is not favorable, and it shows up in our behavior, in our face. And when you are nervous as an officer, your men take the cue and they feel very unsure and unhappy. So, you should, in spite of the fact that you have the knowledge that no help is coming, no reinforcement is coming, you are low on ammunition, the enemy is much in number, yet your disposition should be cheerful so that your men are not distracted. They don't feel bad, they don't feel that situation is very grave. Thank you, gentlemen. Next I will deal with factor 4, which has got 4 components, that is courage, determination and stamina.